everyone and every country has a responsibility. Yes, some may be more responsible than others, but we are all in this together. A failure to recognize that could be one of the costliest mistakes we ever make. My dear friends, we all understand the urgency of this challenge. It is truly time to stop talking and to take action. But what should we do? Let me focus on 3 actions that have emerged from our discussions over the last 2 days. First, as individuals, we must all play our part. As consumers, we have the power to make the right choices. We have the power to put pressure on manufacturers and companies by the decisions and the choices we make. But the private sector and businessmen must also take the lead and become more sustainable. They have a major contribution to make. This will involve, for all of us, difficult decisions, and in some cases, significant sacrifices in terms of changing our production and consumption patterns. Nobody said addressing the climate change would be easy, but action is necessary. Second, the forum will be publishing the outcomes of this meeting. We hope that these findings, together with the Human Impact Report, will serve as an important point of reference for concerted action. Ultimately, the most urgent action lies with world leaders. It is our leaders who have the responsibility and the power to put in place a new framework for reducing carbon emissions in Copenhagen in December. The agreement they strike must be based on climate justice. It must be global, it must be fair, and it must be binding. It must have at its heart the principle that pollution has a price and that the polluter must pay. It must recognize the world's poorest are carrying the heaviest burden for a problem that they have done least to create. It is up to each of us to ensure that our leaders do not squander this historic opportunity. We must keep building the pressure to secure urgent action at Copenhagen and beyond. I say Copenhagen and beyond because we have to remember that Copenhagen could be a turning point, but not an end in itself. The hard work will begin long after Copenhagen, when it comes to implementing the agreement. Immediately after this meeting, I will travel to Cannes, where this Friday we will launch a global campaign to mobilize people around the world to demand action in Copenhagen and to demand climate justice. I am counting on all of you to support this campaign. I am counting on you to make your voices heard loud and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to thank you once again for all that you have contributed over the past few days and your enthusiasm and determination that we succeed in Copenhagen. It is true that we face a most daunting challenge. None of us should underestimate the difficulties that lie ahead. But this should not be a cause for pessimism. On the contrary, I am confident that together we can meet the challenges that climate change presents. As our young friend Felix, the 11-year-old German boy, reminded us so powerfully last night, we owe it to the generations that follow us, and we have to succeed in this task. Thank you very much.
sasa kitu wambuyo nanga kitu kuwatiki mana tu wanguzi de karayaba atu bulingisa mati nda kitu kuweka mbili kuzubulula kira la kika kuweka
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Global Humanitarian Forum 2009. It's so great to see this hall packed to the very end with standing room only at the back. Thank you to all of you for your active participation, for your questions, for your thoughts, and I'm so sorry if we couldn't include you all. A big round of applause for everyone in this room. So it's over then, is it? Well, not quite. In 15 minutes, we've got a film show for you, The Age of Stupid. It's a feature film, and we're delighted that the Oscar-nominated star, Pete Postlethwaite, will be here, and so will the director, Franny Armstrong. So if you've got time, please do return for the movie. Meantime, and I think Kofi Annan's going to add another word.
I thought before. Give a hand. No, I was going to say that before we all break, I wanted to really thank Walter Fust and the staff for delivering another brilliant forum. So we thank you very much. But of course, you've set the bar so high. Next year they'll be expecting even better session. But it's really been wonderful. You've worked very hard, and we want to thank you.